Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Today I got my boy Trev here.
Yo,
what's up, Trev?
how we doing?
It's really hard to catch this man, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I've been super busy, but I'm glad to be out here now.
Oh man, I'm glad that he's here finally.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Finally got checked out here.
Yes, sir.
So, Trev, tell us about yourself, man.
So I am a musician, a music producer, all that kind of stuff, you know. Currently in school right now. I just finished my undergrad, so
Congratulations.
appreciate you. Thank you. So yeah, I just finished my undergrad. I went for 3.5 years to get my bachelor's in music and sound recording.
Nice.
And then now I'm going to get my master's, my MBA, get a little mix of music industry, a little business mix. So
yeah,
I'm excited, but we working, yes sir.
That's great, man. You got anything to tell like the people how to reach you and stuff like that?
Yeah, you guys can catch me on Instagram at Trevor Yano, and my YouTube as well, Trevor Yano, same thing. I've been trying to get a lot more music stuff going on, like songs. I do a lot of production, how-to videos on my YouTube channel as well. And I'm definitely going to be more consistent with that coming in the fall as well, so look forward to that. I got a couple videos in stock, so we're going to get to work.
Guys, don't be scared to steal his beats, man.
Nah.
Go ahead and just download his beats, man.
Yeah, right.
It's fire. I got a couple beats Trev did send me a few months ago.
Yes, sir.
I still got them. Still got them on my phone and everything.
You got to get some songs going.
Oh, man. You guys want to hear me on the song?
Yes, sir. Come on now.
That would be hilarious.
You got to hit them up in the comments.
The song goes
yes, sir.
Well, I can sing, though. I think I can sing.
One day. Gotta get him in the studio.
Yeah, definitely. In the studio.
Yes, sir.
I should do that, bro.
You
like
should.
video, like
maybe you could pull up or something over in Connecticut. I got access to studios over there.
You do?
Yeah, bro.
Holy
so if
shit.
you pull up, we can get some work in.
Shit, man. Yo, Trev.
What's up?
So let's get into this, man.
Go ahead,
Fucking trucks. Man.
I know, hella noisy.
Well, let's get into like mental health. On a scale of 1 to 10, like, how do you like doing like mentally wise?
Damn, man. I'd say I always try and have like a positive outlook on everything and like make sure that I'm happy and the people that are around me are happy. Yeah. But at the same time, obviously, you know, stressing out over school and all this stuff, you know, staying busy, it could be hard at times. On a scale of 1 to 10, I want to say like I'm a happy guy, 7, 8, something like that. You feel me? But obviously, there's levels to that, you know. Obviously, there's ups and downs. It's a roller coaster of emotions as you go through the days. So, you know.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
I like to ask people about like the mental health because in today's society, we don't really have real conversations about mental health.
Absolutely.
Like that. Like I was battling some things that people didn't know, you know. But it's always good to check in on your friends.
Absolutely, yeah.
But so, bro, what do you want to talk about today on this podcast?
Shit.
Any questions for me? Anything like that?
I was saying, what are you up to in school? How's that going? You know what? Let me ask you the same question. How's your mental health right now?
He's spun it on me.
There we go. Come on now. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay, so you guys saw the last video. I said it was a 6.
Okay.
I'll say like a 7.
Yeah,
you said it's a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, bro.
I'm happy to be home, and my energy is so much better at home. You
feel more comfortable out here. Absolutely, bro. It's not. Exactly. Gotta enjoy that summertime now.
Hell yeah, bro.
That nice weather.
Any more questions for me, bro? You want me to answer?
Unrelated to mental health and that topic. Actually, I guess it could kind of be in relation about the NBA.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes, sir. Quick switch up from music and but I know mental health has been like a big topic, especially in the NBA with like superstars coming out and talking about it. Kevin Love, DeMar DeRozan, PG, all of them. I know they were starting a podcast too. I've been checking their stuff out. But couple questions: who do you support, and what do you think of the current series going on?
Oh shit.
In the conference finals.
Damn. Hold on, let the camera. Look at the. Oh shit! Yo,
you got shit flying.
LeBron, I'm a huge LeBron fan.
Right there with you, bro.
I'm gonna say I'm a dick rider, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Fair.
Hey
yo.
No, don't
Pause.
Don't clip that. But I'm a big LeBron fan, man.
I felt that.
But seeing him getting swept last night, God.
Man, I was in the same situation. I'm also a LeBron meat muncher. Pause. Oh my God. But yeah, man. I mean, how can you not support somebody that's like actually goated at what he does, man? It was sad to see that I can't lie. games 1 through 3, he was looking a little old, little sluggish.
But last night he had like 40 points, didn't he?
Almost a 40-point triple-double, playing 48 minutes, and still couldn't get it done.
Bro, it's your teammates, man. It's LeBron.
I don't know,
it's
man.
It's not LeBron fucking alone, man.
It could never
be. LeBron James.
You seen he was talking about retirement, too?
Bro.
I don't know about that.
That shit broke my heart.
I don't know about that.
I was about to cry.
It's coming soon, for sure.
Cry,
yeah,
bro.
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's coming soon.
He said that in the interview, I was like,
damn, in no way.
Ain't no fucking.
It doesn't feel real.
LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be there for eternity. He can't leave.
He can't stop till he's 60 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't stop. But I do want to see LeBron play just one time. That's it.
Yeah,
I
man.
never got the chance to ever see him play.
Really?
In person. Have you?
I got lucky. Yeah, it was. I think his first year when he went to the Lakers. It was Lakers versus Brooklyn. We went to the Barclays Center, me and a couple of my boys, and it was actually a gift. And I got handed an envelope, and it said, you know, my family always know that like I like LeBron and whatever, and they handed me an envelope, and it said Hawks versus the Nets. And at the time, the Hawks weren't really good. I think they had just drafted Trae Young or something.
Trae Young.
We on that New York OD. But yeah, I was like, the Hawks versus Nets. I was like, all right, I'm gonna be grateful, of course. It's a basketball game. I'd never gone to one at that point too. Yeah, it was my first game. And I opened the envelope, and it was Lakers versus Nets. And I was like, yo, I get to see LeBron. And that was when Brooklyn was cooking, but they didn't have any of the superstars yet. D'Lo was over there. The Fro. Dinwiddie was over there.
Allen,
yeah, bro.
They had a little squad, bro.
Yeah, bro. So we went to go watch that game, and it was amazing just being able to see him play in there.
Okay, that's nice, bro.
Have you been to any games?
Yeah, bro. I recently went to... What's it called? The Knicks versus the Washington Wizards.
Okay.
Fucking Kyle Kuzma, man.
Yeah. Oh, he was torching them? Yeah, man.
I left, bro. I left.
Really? Like that? Not to the
like,
Wizards, bro.
I was like, how the fuck y'all like Kyle Kuzma cook y'all without Bradley Beal?
But look at the playoffs, though.
True.
They were nowhere.
True.
Knicks made it, at least.
Jalen Brunson.
Cook the Cavs. Cook the Cavs. Come on now.
So my question to you is, would you rather have Jalen Brunson or Spider? What after you saw?
I think I'm still taking Spider, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, bro, because, like, I think about his time at the Jazz and how he was able to, like, especially the bubble. Yeah. Like, watching him and Jamal Murray go back and forth, like, 40-point games, 50-point games.
Jamal Murray got like that, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to say that?
Right. Oh, my God. But, yeah, I think I'm still taking Spider over Jalen. For now. We'll see what happens next season, and, you know, seasons to come.
I heard a little Nick insider that Joel Embiid might be a candidate for the Knicks.
No shot.
That's what I heard.
Nick insider. Okay.
I've been seeing that, but I don't know how true it is.
Nick could use a good, like, center or something like that. Some big body down there.
Hell yeah.
I mean, they got Mitchell Robinson over there right now. Which
fuck Julius Randle.
I was about to get to him, bro. I don't know. I think his time is done. I think he's getting paid a little bit too much.
Way too much, bro.
Yeah.
Well, the Knicks are notoriously known for overpaying guys like Joakim fucking Noah.
Yeah, just to get any big name at the time over to the franchise. But yeah, I don't know. I think his days are numbered as a Knick.
Bro, I think it's over for him, bro. I think it's over for him.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think it is time.
I think it's time, man.
He had a stretch in New York.
Oh man.
God damn. So let me ask you.
Yeah.
Because I know a little while ago, little insider information, I know you were hitting me up about some music and, you know, getting them songs going and whatever.
Okay.
What inspired you at that time to get into either singing or rapping, and is that still an inspiration today?
So, you want to know how I got into
singing? Yeah.
So, ever since I was a little kid, I was in a choir. I was in a church choir.
Okay.
So, you know how notoriously how that starts out for everyone. I was in a church choir. And I was good at singing. And I remember one day, some girl that I went to church with, like a few years later, she was like, Leon, why have you, like, put out any music or anything? You could really sing. Like, God gave you that talent, and you could use it.
Gotta use it, yeah.
No, I was kind of embarrassed at first, but after I hit you up, bro, I met Bryson Tiller.
Really?
Yes, bro. I met him in the city. It was crazy.
Oh my goodness! I can only imagine.
So there's a pizza spot in Soho.
Okay.
And my girlfriend and her cousins went.
Right.
And literally, bro, they went inside to get pizza. And I'm outside, and I see Bryson Tiller walk up. I'm like, what the?
Is that Bryson?
Hold on, somebody right.
Right.
I'm like,
gotta go out, check it out.
I'm looking at him, and his wife. You know his wife.
Right.
She was staring at me like she wanted me. I'm like,
wait a minute.
I'm like, whoa.
Hey, we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that.
No homo. I want you. I want your man.
Right.
Whoa.
wait. Oh my goodness.
I saw him. I was looking at his shoes, and I was like, dude, this man got money.
Yeah, it's gotta be him.
And he was on the phone like this, bro, acting like he was talking to somebody because I noticed him. And he was on messages trying to act like he was talking to
no
me.
shot.
I was like, you ain't talking to nobody.
He's not trying to see anybody.
I mean, so nervous.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like starstruck at that point.
Bro,
somebody that.
I was like,
ain't no way is it? Yeah, bro. I could only imagine.
And I told my girlfriend, I texted her, I was like, yo, Bryson Tiller is out here. She was like, no way. I right. Come out. She was like, oh shit.
Oh, it's actually him. Right.
And the crazy thing is, I was so scared to like ask for a picture. I made my girlfriend ask for a picture for me.
Really?
Yeah. And in the picture, bro, you could like my hand was shaking, kind of blurry.
Yeah, you're nervous.
You feel me? But like, it was cool. It was cool meeting him and everything.
Yeah, man, that's dope as hell. So you're saying that would be the moment that got you interested in like, or like reigniting the fire to sing and stuff?
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
And where's that at today? Would you say is that
music-wise?
Yeah? Is that still an interest of yours, or is it like
I say a little bit?
A little bit.
Like, scale 1 to 10, like a 4 or 5.
More on the back burner right now. Heard you.
Yeah, I just want to focus on the podcast. Everything like that.
I was gonna say, yeah. Is that like because of how busy you are between like the podcast, your YouTube channels, or like?
Honest, bro, you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
I kind of want to get into like R&B.
Right.
Something like that.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm kind of embarrassed.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You're not confident in yourself?
Yeah, I'm not confident right now. But
I think I've had similar issues in the past because, you know, I've been doing music for probably around 7 years now.
Yeah.
Started in high school and all the way up until now. And there's definitely been times where, like, I write to my stuff every now and again. Like, I'll just some BS rap or whatever, like a little song here and there. But it's nothing, like, official. Like, I never finish anything, right? It's always, like, a chorus, a couple verses. And, like, I'll either do it to myself, and I think what helped me the most with, like, stepping out of my comfort zone and, like, performing is the roommates that I had with me. So for the last 2 years, my junior and senior year at college, there was 5 of us in one room. We had a big-ass apartment, which was fire. And I had my little studio set up. You know, I got my laptop.
Man, these fucking trucks, man.
Can't stop. Everybody out working today. But yeah, I had like my little studio set up, so I had my laptop, my studio monitors and everything, and I just have either my roommate with me in the room just listening to what I'm making, or some of my other suite mates that would pull up, you know, and they're all into like rap and singing and all that kind of stuff. So I just have them like sitting around me while I'm working, and they kind of made me more comfortable with just, I guess, performing to them, you know, rapping what I wrote or singing what I write. And, you know, just doing that consistently, you build confidence in yourself. You're like, you start hearing what you're writing, and, you know, you have that confidence to just perform what you have. So I feel like definitely that's something that you could look into. Maybe not like having, you know, people sitting by you while you're doing it. I don't know how like comfortable you'd be with that, but definitely like in a studio setting, it's just like,
it's just you and the producer.
Exactly. You just gotta all out, give it your all, and don't feel uncomfortable, because that's how you make the best product at the end of the day, is showing your emotion through the music that you're writing.
Last year, bro, I wouldn't even be doing this, bro.
Man.
I was so I wasn't even confident in like really, because I have a problem with like public speaking.
Okay.
I just get so nervous.
That's fair.
I can't like speak in front of people that much. But last year, bro, I wouldn't even be doing this
right
now. But
I'm
stepping out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, it's a big step in the right direction.
Bro.
I feel like that's also like, I don't know what you got to do for school, but for me at least, going into like more the business side of school, it's a lot more presentations and, you know, feeling comfortable with talking in front of a lot of people, which I feel like I definitely struggled with while I was in like high school. I never wanted to like be in the limelight. I never wanted anything like, I didn't want that attention on me, but, you know, as I grow older and like in the music industry and, you know, working with business and marketing and that kind of stuff, is kind of like a requirement if you want to grow in this specific industry as well, whether it's podcasting or, you know, in the music industry. So, just gaining that confidence and being able to like kind of not care what other people are thinking as much anymore, and it's just live in your own world and do what you got to do, and you know, who cares what other people are thinking? You just got to do you.
I really had a big problem with that. I remember talking to you a few years ago about that, like like caring what other people think.
Yeah, man.
Thought about me and everything like that. But nah, I just grew even more and said, fuck it, let me just do this. Let me try this out.
Yeah, definitely. Going back to like the high school thing, I feel like that's something that's like typical for a lot of high school kids is not having the self-confidence, or, you know, just kind of being in your own world and like caring what other like friend groups think about you and that kind of stuff. Whereas like you get to college and you realize there's so many other people, and like friend groups aren't a thing anymore. Like it's not like categorized like a high school would usually be. And I feel like that also helped, especially like going into school freshman year. Yeah. You get onto campus and it's like, okay, I am nobody. Like there is
basically starting over.
Yeah, exactly. People, and it's not that that's like a bad thing, but it's like it's a realization that like the shit that happens in high school, like friend groups and like categorizing that kind of thing, it's not a thing anymore. You kind of get comfortable with the people that you like and enjoy at school, and it's not like, I don't want to say like a tier system, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? So, you know, finding the people who like actually connect with you and, you know, gaining confidence with them and getting comfortable being around them, and then eventually I feel like that leads to self-confidence and, you know, being able to project yourself in a better manner. Yes, sir. What else you thinking?
Oh man, what else should we talk about? So, my thing, are you trying to become the next Pierre Bourne?
Pierre Bourne. That's actually funny. So, recently I haven't had the opportunity to work as much on you know, like music production and like producing beats and stuff, because my last couple weeks at school was actually more catered towards being in the studio and like being a music engineer for like people and like recording and tracking out hella songs and stuff. So I'd say like the past probably 2 months, I haven't really had the chance to sit down and like consistently work on beats like I used to, whereas now it's been more working on like finished products of a song, because I have like a whole bunch of unfinished songs that are recorded, but I just got to go back and, you know, all the minor details that you got to do. It always takes a lot longer than you expect. So I definitely been doing more sound engineer, which isn't something that I've done often. I've definitely made a couple songs, you know, on your YouTube channel as well. We got like what was that? The competition that we were doing?
Oh, with bro.
That was popping off.
That is my highest view count video.
Yes, sir.
Bro, in the whole video, bro, I had a straight face. I was like,
damn.
I couldn't be biased.
I know, because
I couldn't be biased.
They all from the town too, so you know everybody.
I didn't want to get beat up.
I know.
Like, yo, if I say something slick, someone gonna come over
like,
and beat me up.
What'd you say about my shit? But yeah, no, I haven't. That's something that I'd definitely be interested in getting back into. You know, having like that local rap battle kind of beat style sort of thing. Who knows? Maybe that pops off the same way that it did last time. But
it might come back on the channel.
Might need to, especially with some better production now after a couple of years worth of work. Get some better beats for everybody out here.
Definitely, bro.
But yeah, it's definitely been more sound engineering. I made a couple songs before with, you know, some local artists around over here, but took a break from that when I went over to school, and I really focused on like working on getting better at music production and, you know, finding ways to be unique in my own style so I could stand out. The levels that I want to get to.
Okay, that was my next question.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
3 years. Honestly, I think my current route, especially with doing, you know, my master's and getting all that, realistically, I've been thinking that it would be more towards a business side of things for now to start off, especially being at a young age. Just so that I could like set myself up financially and be stable in that sense and not have to worry as much about like, oh, when am I working my next job? When's the next paycheck coming in? That kind of stuff, you know. So I definitely want to, I think, focus more on like the business side and find like a secure job in that sense. And then eventually rebuild back on my music career and like invest actual money into it. You know, I have like I have a little home setup, but it's nothing like I got tiny ass speakers. Like it's nothing.
At least it's something.
No,
you know?
yeah, obviously I got something to work with, and I'm gonna be able to produce what I make in there. But I definitely see like not even just like investing in my music stuff, but also like the stuff you got set up over here, these cameras, these lights, and all this stuff, microphones. I definitely want to spend more time and work harder in my YouTube, because I genuinely feel like I have the ability to create great content and stuff that would be helpful for people just getting into the music scene as well, being in it for so long. So, you know, I definitely think in 3 years, probably just getting semi-financially stable, and then, you know, slowly start investing back into my music and building my career in music that way.
So, bro, I got a question for you.
Let's hear it. Go ahead.
Remember when we started a few years ago? We tried to start like a music thing.
A little like
what's it called?
like an enterprise or something like that.
Some shit like that, bro. How'd you feel about that? Honestly, after years later, reflecting back on it.
Looking back on it, I think that's how the majority of like startup companies start. You know, it's hard to stay organized, especially just starting up and trying to figure out what it is we're actually doing. I keep bringing it back to business, but it's like a whole different mindset that I have now, like actually going through the courses and stuff. Looking at what we were trying to do then, I think if we had spent more time before starting it up, understanding what it is we were trying to do.
What we're trying to accomplish.
Exactly, and who our customers are and like that kind of stuff, who the fans are, like all that stuff, that allows for a business to start up a lot easier. Whereas I feel like
instead of like just jumping into it.
Yeah, we had like a broad idea of what we wanted to do. We wanted entertainment across every platform, whether it was music or YouTube or Instagram, whatever it was. We were trying to produce content for everybody on every platform, which is a fantastic idea. But at the same time, it's hard to gauge like exactly what it is we're trying to post and what we're trying to get out. You feel me? So I think definitely spending some more time just setting ourselves up kind of like a platform and then building off of that would have been better, but definitely something that could come back around in the future for sure.
You think so?
I don't know who would be involved in it, but I think that, especially going to school too, like you definitely meet other people that, you know, could be involved in a situation like that. Whereas like when we were starting it, we were both in high school still trying to figure out like, oh, who's going to be a part of this? And, you know,
we were just so young.
We were, bro.
So young.
But that's a great thing to have at such a young age. Like me and you and like whoever else was a part of that, we're all like interested in pursuing something that could better all of us, and, you know, growing.
That was the whole like kind of goal, like to like get everybody like together and like to make money together.
Exactly, and grow everybody's platforms and, you know, that kind of aspect. So, again, just going to college and meeting all these new people, and at least for me, I've definitely met people that will be with me for a long time in like a music business connection, because I got like a small group of people that I usually work with in studios, and like I've kept that for years going across college, and that's something that I hope that we can continue moving forward.
Definitely.
And even something like that, you know, you bring back into your local space, and, you know, you build artists, you know. I don't even know who's in high school right now. Who knows? There might be somebody in high school that's doing crazy numbers and we don't even know it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. I have no idea what's going on in the local scene right now, but who knows, you know? You can build off that eventually.
So let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
You on the spot.
Nah, I'm here, bro.
Who's the best artist you've ever worked with so far? Who's the best artist? You don't gotta say names, or you could like give us a brief description.
Nah, I'll name drop.
You name drop?
I'm name drop. So I've worked with a couple local artists before, you know.
Okay.
Obviously there's a difference between like singers and rappers. I've only worked with a handful of singers, so maybe not that aspect of like consistent work, but somebody that really surprised me with their capabilities was actually at school.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so there's this guy Khalees that I work with consistently, and Khalees, he's the homie, bro. He's the homie. Yeah, man, he was actually one of my boys that I was working on a final project with in the studio. He had introduced me to him because our final project was basically make an EP of stuff that I produced, and we just bring in artists and stuff, and we, you know, just make songs. That was the whole semester. That was our project.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Go in the studio. We were in the studio.
So I could have been on the song.
Literally, yeah. It was that
Shit,
I got my roommate on a song. Like, it was literally, it was the most fun that I had in a studio, because especially we were in there like 2-3 times a week, 3 to 4 hours a day, and just working, you know, making songs. Khalees was introduced to me by my boy Diego, and since that project we've been in contact. He's my boy now. And yeah, his rapping ability is probably by far something, you know, next level kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of hard making songs consistently with anybody, I feel like, unless you have like a set time to be in a studio consistently. And that's why I feel like the final project that I was working on to make that EP was kind of the best possible space for myself to, you know, we had to be in the studio. We had to finish this project. So there was no like, oh yeah, we could go this day, and then, oh, it doesn't work out, and that kind of stuff. So I think just having like a strict schedule of being in the studio and working with people consistently, that could also factor into, I guess, my bias of who I think is the best rapper or artist that I've worked with. But I'm gonna say Khalees for sure. That's my homie. And the local scene.
Oh,
and the local scene. Oh my goodness.
The local scene. So
I've worked with plenty of artists in the local scene over here. Singer, gotta be Joselle.
Okay.
Although we haven't made any music in a while. I've tried to, you know, send a couple beats to her and stuff, but everybody got their own lives going on. I can't pressure anybody into exactly. Busy, and I actually got a playlist on Spotify that's like the Trev produced official or whatever. So it's just like, it's a playlist that I made that it's just like all the songs that I've produced or like engineered and stuff. So a couple of like the local songs that I've worked on always pops up on my Spotify when I'm just like working out or something. And one that stands out to me every time is a song that I actually made at my house with King Cash. Oh, you feel me? Yes, sir, my boy. He pulled up to the crib, and it was definitely like, this is why I gotta invest in my studio, because it's like such a makeshift setup that I got right now. It's hard to actually get people in and record and everything. But there's a song that we have on Spotify. I think it's called Yellow, and his bars, the delivery in that is just, to me at least, is probably one of my favorite songs. And it's a hard hitting song, like hard rap, and it's just, that's probably one of my favorite songs as well to be working on. And then obviously we got that boy Shaq. Oh, I got him coming tomorrow. That boy Shaq coming tomorrow. You better see, he's goated, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, Shaq's music is getting better and better, bro.
Hella, bro. I haven't had the chance to work with him recently. Yeah. Because I think my style of production has kind of like differed more into like R&B, boom bap kind of style. At least that's where I'm in right now. Whereas I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's more like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, not hyper pop, but like, you know what I mean? Something like Lil Uzi Vert, like that kind of style.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to shoot for.
Which I respect and I love, but it's not something that I've produced recently. So I feel like maybe that's the reason why we haven't been able to collab as much as we used to. But I actually got a song with him, and I think it's I'm Guru or something like that. It's a collab song that they had, and it's some like guitar melody, some some chill drill beat that I made for them, and I sent it out. That's also another fire song that I've collabed with, and it's just so many other artists that I'm sure I'm forgetting or just not naming, but it's just, you know.
We have a lot of freaking artists over here, bro.
Hella, yeah. I feel like, I don't know if it's because we're not involved with like the high school scene and that kind of stuff anymore, but I feel like my grade and like your grade and like that was kind of like prime for us, I guess. So to say, I don't want to say like the best ever in like Long Beach, because we've definitely had like, you know, Lil Peep, some top artists that are pulling some crazy.
I gotta edit this shit.
Some dogs. Shut up! Shut up!
Fucking dogs, man.
Bugging out. Yeah, tell him shut up.
Oh, wow, dog.
They're barking at a fence or some shit?
ass dog.
You barking at us?
You want to be in the podcast?
Chill, gang. Chill.
Bro, this is all going in.
Just like this. Deep breath. Nah.
They ain't fucking with it, bro.
They don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me, bro. God damn.
God.
You got some attitude.
Oh,
But
Jesus Christ. Yo. The dog is interrupting the podcast.
I guess you're part of it now. But I'll push through.
Yeah.
So
you can speak loud.
yeah. So yeah, I definitely think that like my production style is more R&B and boom bap.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
Damn. God, damn.
we good? Got the other dogs on the block barking out. I guess I don't like sound.
Yeah.
Anyways. I can't talk. You don't fuck with me, bro. What kind of dogs you got around here?
Bro, I don't know, bro. They're like fucking roosters.
Right?
They can bark at anything at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my goodness, I can't. You got the whole block barking now.
God damn, these fucking dogs.
So yeah, I think my production style is more R&B and boom bap, right?
Yeah.
And for that reason, I feel like I've kind of found it more difficult to collab with some artists.
Got the planes, got the dogs, got the wind.
Bro, get the drill going out here. I don't even know. Just
Nice.
start doing some construction on the house. Bro, start banging on shit. Oh my goodness, bro. This is
We
wild.
got everything over here, man. This is the best podcast you'll ever be a part of.
They don't want to see us winning. I think that's what it is. We just out here trying to hustle. But yeah, so I feel like it's been kind of harder to work with some of the artists that I usually would have worked with. Especially not producing as much as I used to as well. Mm-hmm. Not that I'm not producing, but my folders are definitely a lot lighter than they usually are because I usually stack them with beats, you know. I try and work on like a beat a day, something like that. But something that I've also found is that I've been working, like, spending more time on a beat than I used to, because I used to just hop into a beat, work on it 20, 25 minutes, next.
Yeah.
And I know some music producers think that that's like a good route to go because, you know, the more you make, the more you can send out, the more opportunities you get. But I'm low-key a perfectionist, so I've kind of I started spending more time on each individual beat and like working on the details and like a lot of stuff that I've been trying to do, as well as like if it's not like a beat switch in the beat, but like a breakdown in the beat. So I'm trying to like, you know, show off my piano skills, my guitar skills every now and again, trying to get like real good instrumentation going and melodics into my beats. So that definitely takes more time, which is like, I guess could be a hindrance at times because, like I said, I'm not making as much anymore, and especially doing like the engineering part of music as well recently, it's been kind of hard for me. But, you know, just keep grinding, and eventually, hopefully this upcoming fall semester, I'll definitely have more time to be in the studio, hopefully continue to make songs, as well as devote more time to like the actual production side of things. And sometimes I kind of get caught up in my production style. I feel like I'm working on a beat or like a couple beats and I get stuck in that style, and I'm making the same drum loops and like all this kind of stuff, which is kind of hard to get out of sometimes. And I feel like that eventually leads to like beat block and that kind of stuff, and then it's like it could be days where I don't make anything because I just can't think of anything creatively. But at the same time, I feel like I need to push myself more.
Special shout out to Trev. Thank you for coming onto the podcast. I am so sorry that the battery cut out in the storage for the with the USB, whatever it's called. ran out. I'm so sorry for that, Trev, but thank you for coming on. Trev is a special friend of mine. Thank you for coming on, and I hope you succeed with everything else. And Trev will be back on the podcast because he definitely didn't finish what he was speaking about. But if you guys want to join the podcast or even be on the podcast, please hit me at It's Me LV3 on Instagram. Like, that's just all my social media accounts right there. That's my name right there. You guys see it back there. But yeah, I'm an owner of this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.